Welcome back to another episode. We hope that you loved last week's video on Lilydale and our shakedown trip. It's an absolute amazing place there.
Just on the shakedown trip, what happened, what went wrong, what went right. Look, last week we showed you about the water pump and we learned how to fix that, didn't we?
That was easy.
It was actually a pretty easy fix, so I hope that helps some of you guys out there. Look, we didn't have anything go wrong really. There was the lock, our door lock. We got locked in the van for about an hour, but that's one thing. But we got that fixed. As soon as we come back, we didn't even come back to the house first. What we done, we called into the dealership and they fixed it there and then on the spot. So supreme, amazing, that we're able just to turn up and they fixed it for us. Hey,
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah. Great service.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that I don't even know if we filmed it, but we did have a bit of a battery issue, which getting the new van, everything like that, we thought, yep, let's hook up nice and early. I still had some work to do, so a few hours passed. We come out, car wouldn't start. What had happened was we had plugged in too early. Rookie mistake. Yep.
Unbelievable.
We've had it happen before. We shouldn't have done it. We knew that. It wasn't a van issue by any means. It was an
us issue.
Stupidity issue, and a flat battery.
Yeah.
But the great thing about that, our starter pack, it wouldn't start either. So that was another thing. But some great campers just down from us were lucky enough to lend us their jump starter pack and got us back on the road. Yeah. So one of the things we did as soon as we got back was bought a new jump starter pack.
Yeah, the jump starter pack I had a feeling it wasn't working, but for some reason, and anyway, so I just bit the bullet and out it went, and I went and bought a new starter pack, exactly like the one that old mate gave me to start my car. So rookie mistake. I think it is because we're using the fridge, and I don't know why, but I had the whole van hooked up, ready to go. I shouldn't have plugged in the plugs until we were ready to leave. Yeah. But they were the only issues we had, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was good.
So overall, it was a great trip.
Yeah. It was. This episode here, what we've done, so just gave you a brief rundown of what we've done. The good thing, can I just say, one good thing, with the what have we got? 600 amps of lithium.
Yes.
Bit over 1,000 watts of solar on the roof, and the Red Arc Alpha 100 battery management system, the 100 amp charging system was just spot on. So we were running aircon off grid. We were doing everything. You were working, monitors, and then by, I don't know, we had really good days. Let's say 10 o'clock in the morning, we were back up at 100%. And I think the van only got down to 84% or something was the lowest it got. So we are super happy with that, and
yeah,
can't wait.
We're a pretty electricity hungry family.
Power hungry couple, yeah.
When it comes to, we don't turn off anything. Everything stays on all the time. So yeah, that's really good for us.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. We gave it a good old flogging just to test what we can and what we can't do. So that's a good thing. So Supreme, you've done pretty good for us. So can't wait to get you out on the road.
Yeah.
But we did call into Kenilworth. So in this episode, I've got a little bit of Kenilworth there, just to show you the hip camp that we stayed at. Magic spot, definitely going to be back there.
And don't forget the yummy donuts from the bakery.
The donuts were amazing, yeah. I got a bit of footage there of that one. But also, while we're home, just for a brief moment, we've got the car checked by HC Mechanical. He's our local mechanic down here, and he knows a fair bit about four-wheel drives and what we're doing, and I'll put his details here. Or here, or in the notes, or somewhere. I'll put his details. But definitely, we use him, and when we're back, and we gave the car a good going over, which that's our next section after this. And also, Loretta's that excited.
We put the Rego stickers on the boat.
Rego stickers, or we painted the Rego on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry, they're not stickers.
Because it is a inflatable boat, you can't actually use stickers, so because it won't stick, so they'll just fall off. So at the end of this video, I've just got a section on how to actually paint it on there and how I done it, just to help you guys out. But I think that's about it. Let's get into it. And
yeah, hope you like this episode.
Yeah, check it out. We are at Kenilworth, and everyone says you got to come here, check the bakery out, because Loretta was after the 1 kilo donut.
Yum.
You gonna do the challenge?
Nah.
Anyway, we're just gonna go in, check it out, have a coffee, and I don't know, go to our hip camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the hip camp and relax. Hopefully, I think there is a bit of a river there. I'm definitely going for a swim. Loretta's probably going to go for a swim, so we'll see how we go. But Kenilworth, not a bad little place. The donut was huge, so we didn't do the kilo challenge, but we did get some Kenilworth Bakery donuts. Here they are. Have a look at them.
Whilst it's a bakery, it's really just donuts. And a couple of loaves of bread. Maybe we got here too late for everything else.
Maybe. You can get bread rolls.
Bread rolls.
Bread rolls
pies,
and donuts.
Pies and donuts.
Yeah, true. It was.
So.
But anyway, they had nice looking donuts there.
Yeah.
The kilo ones, if anyone has done the kilo challenge and you've got a photo, send us a photo. Show us like the before and after if you got one. Because I know what I'd like. I'd be like in the after.
Yeah. I think I could eat it, and then I reckon once you started, you'd be regretting your decision.
Yeah. Some of the plates, you must get a plate and put your name up and put it up on the wall.
Yeah.
And some of them are, like the comments are,
never again.
yeah, never again. It's not for the weak-hearted.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, I'm pooping turtles, all sorts of stuff. But anyway, you need to, go check out Kenilworth Bakery. But we're going to sit down and enjoy these now.
Yep.
And let's get to the hip camp. Yeah, Moy's Pocket. Moy.
Yep.
I
Also.
think that's how you say it. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, big beautiful tree behind us. Ooh, nice. So this hip camp, there's signs, we've got directions. I don't know, the camera's not going to do it any justice, but Loretta's just out checking the sign. There's a sign there. There's a bit of a road there, a bit of a four-wheel drive road, a bit of a hill. So anyway, good luck to us. Let's see if we can make it. So it goes to show you how important maintenance is on your vehicle. So I think I look after my car pretty well, and I always keep the services up, and you're always checking under bonnet, under car, for anything that just doesn't seem right. So every time we move, my bonnet's up, and I'm always looking underneath, just making sure that the fluids are still level, there's no oil leaks, there's nothing out of the ordinary. So every time you look under the bonnet, when you know, that one time that you open up the bonnet and you look and you go, something doesn't look right. So that's when you need to investigate more. But look, I've been pretty good so far. So touch wood, the car's been really good. I do have to change, look, I don't have to change my CVs. My CV joints are pretty good, but I have done a boot, one of the outer boot, and I'll show you that as well. But it's blown the boot and the grease has gone everywhere. The CV is still intact and everything like that, but I'm going to change the inner and the outer boot. So to do that, you've got to take the CV joint or the CV shaft all the way out. So talking to the mechanic, and I said, am I better off to change CVs? 220,000 Ks, that's how much my car's done. And am I better off to do the CVs, change them out, put new ones in there? And because look, we're about to, who knows, we've got no plans, but we're probably going to head south and then over to WA and be away for a while. So we may as well do the CVs while they're out anyway. So that's what we're going to do. But we've gone through the car and it's pretty good. Even the mechanic says for 220,000 Ks, he says your car's in good shape. So because we do maintenance, routine, regular maintenance, regular servicing, oil changes, rotate the tyres, and we're always looking. So under bonnet, under car. So if you ever see me out there on the road, the bonnet's up, I'm probably just checking it out and having a look under there. Even if I'm under the car, I'm always just having a look. So anyway, this is a good thing to do and get into a routine of checking under your bonnet. It's just one thing that you've always got to do when you're out there travelling on the road. All right, what am I doing, I say? Well, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting on the Rego stickers on the boat. So with the Rego stickers, you can't just buy the stickers from BCF, Anaconda, wherever it is, because if you stick them on, they're just going to fall off. So I got myself a stencil. So there's me Rego, if anyone wants to know, but a stencil. So any sign rider, they can do this. I got it, some guy off Instagram actually. I'll see if I can find his link and I'll put it down here for you, or up here or down there in the comments somewhere. But anyway, he's really good. So he printed them off. I think, look, it was pretty cheap. I forget the price, but he posts them to you or you can go pick them up. And we're on the Gold Coast, we're back home. So you just got to stick them on. So I've actually just stuck it on here. So you got to get it on there and then you've got to peel the top part of it off. But I'll do that when I'm about to paint. But just so I don't have any overspray, I've actually kept the plastic that come with the boat. I'm actually just going to put that over some areas. I've got a drop sheet as well, so I'm going to put that over there just so I don't get any overspray really. That's all. I just don't want any black paint on there as well. But yeah, you paint it on. I'm going to do the other side, then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to pack it away. So this paint, it's actually a vinyl paint, so vinyl and fabric paint. So it moves. It's not a normal paint. So I think it was like 30 bucks, maybe. Yeah, just from your local Autobarn, super cheap, wherever it is. So anyway, yeah, that's it there. But putting it on, it's a bit fiddly. So you've got to peel with these stencils, you've got to peel the back of it off. It's like a big sticker. So you peel the back of it off, stick that on the boat, and then you peel the front layer off, and then you can spray it, and then you've got to go and pick each part of this off as well. And it just, when you paint it, you're just painting the outline. So then you're getting that, the Rego number on there. But anyway, let's see how we go. All right, time to prepare and get this done. All right, here goes nothing. So I've taped it all up. Now, because this is sticking to PVC, like it doesn't stick the best, and you've just got to make sure that your edges are down so it doesn't bleed. But they reckon do expect a little bit of bleeding on the side there, but gotta give this a shake. Good 5 minutes, I reckon. Don't have a watcher. Okay, here goes. I reckon once it's on, it's on. Well, gotta wait to let it dry. It says half an hour before you can recoat, and then 6 hours drying time. But you've got to go on bald. It's me sunglasses. But you've got to wait. They say to pull it off fairly quickly because otherwise the stickers stick on there and it's a pain to get off. But yeah, I'll let that go till half an hour to an hour drying time. I don't know whether to just keep going, give it a bit extra coat, or just a couple more. But yeah, we'll see. Then I'll do the same over the other side as well. So, but I have lined it up with the handles here, and same I'll line it up with the handles on that side as well. But at least this way the rego is on the boat and it's on there permanently, and you haven't got to worry about stickers falling off and things like that. So anyway, we'll see how we go, but vinyl and fabric paint, it's the way to do it. All right, I'm back now, moment of truth. So when I stuck it down, I already noticed that I got a bit of overspray here, but look, from a distance, is it really going to matter? Probably not. So as long as you can read the rego, that's the main thing. And I can always say that that's squid ink. That I've been catching way too many squid. But anyway, let's go to take it off. Probably not a good thing. I've got a blade on a rubber boat. Oh no, here we go. But it's only just to pick the corner off so I can then peel it off. But anyway, let's start to peel it off and have a look, eh? I don't know what you do. Do you start with the numbers or do you start with the main outside? So anyway, I might just go for it and just want to lift up. There you go, that's all I'm using the blade for. Put that away. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, that looks all right. All right, so there it is. There's me rego. It's on there. Look, you can tell there's a bit of bleeding, and especially when you don't tape it down properly. If you have a look there, I got a little bit of overspray there, but look, there's a tiny bit of bleeding through there, but I don't think, like from a distance, you're not going to pick up on it. So it was pretty simple to do. It's a bit tedious in the beginning, putting it down, sticking it on, and making sure you get it in the right spot. But hey, it's on, it's in there. So if you do have a boat, inflatable boat, I think this is the way to go with your Rego stickers, is getting them painted on, but make sure you get the right Rego, because once that's on, there's no taking it off, it's on.
We're going to leave the episode here, so in the meantime, travel safe, be safe, we'll see you on the road.